stupid cows keep breaking my wheat. Ah. Welcome back. As always, this is Kondrik, and this is my starter hut. It's the same one I always use. It's just on TooCrafty. So there we go. I haven't really gotten that much done since putting the hut up because I had to build it 5 times. Creepers kept coming along and blowing the whole thing up every time I finished. But as you can see, I've got trees around the little starter hut there. I've obviously finished the hut. I also went and collected some mushrooms and brought them back to the island. And as you can see, I've been breeding the sheep and the mushrooms and stuff. But the problem is that they like to come over here and jump up. Well, that one's my fault. But they like to come over here and jump up and down along the edge. And I'm getting tired of having to replant crops. So I think what I'm going to do is actually dig out a small space in this area right here, at least temporarily, as an animal storage area. I'm not quite sure where I want to go with it because I just had the idea about 2 minutes ago. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. I think it'll look pretty decent once I get done with it. Right now, I just need an animal pen. And the problem is this hill isn't very deep, so it's not going to be that big. But what I want this island to be is my basic farms island. And then I'll get into the really advanced stuff on the big island. But for right now, I just need wheat. Doesn't even have to be fully automated, but it will as soon as we switch to 1.8. I've already got a few. I've looked at a few designs, and I've had a couple designs of my own that I can't wait to try out once we're on 1.8. I also have been talking to D, or Random Obsessor, about what we're going to do for the Nether tunnel, because the tunnel that the portal that I want, or the tunnel that I want, is going to have to share with her tunnel for a very short section. So I wanted to make sure that was cool with her, and it was. And we actually spent a little bit of time on the creative server planning out what our collaborative tunnel is going to look like. So be expecting a collaborative video with us working on that sometime in the not too distant future. I'm not sure exactly when that will be, but hopefully fairly soon, because I really want to get my tunnel in place. Let's see, let's go with, that should be plenty. Yeah, I really want to get the tunnel in place so that I can go to and from spawn a lot easier. And we'll see what happens there. But I don't really have too much planned for this episode other than this. So I'm going to go ahead and clear out the inside of this hill, and I'll come back when I've got something to show. Alright, here we go. So I didn't really have to do that much. All I had to do was clear out a little bit on this side, a little bit on that side. I might actually go a little bit farther back either direction, but I don't really care that much since I'm probably only going to have this as a temporary storage area for these animals. I want to make some automation as quickly as possible, especially with the cows. I need an automated steak farm since that is the best source of food in this game. And I will probably, I'm not sure how I want to do it. I'll probably actually end up doing it in this hill here and just take these cows, drop them in a little hole and where I feed them, and then the babies will pop up under a lava blade or something. I'm not sure how exactly I want to do that, but either way, I need to make it happen soon. I believe I mentioned I'm going to be working on the Nether Tunnel with Random Obsessor, or D, fairly soon. I think that might actually be next episode, depending on how much work we have to do to get the space prepared, because we're going to have to dig out a lot before we get started. And that's not interesting content. In other news, I now have a Patreon account. So, my main goal with Patreon, if you know what Patreon is, it's basically a sort of a fundraiser thing where subscribers, friends, fans, whatever you want to call the viewers, can pledge to donate a specific dollar amount per month or per video. Mine's set to per month. And if the content producer can set goals based on how much the gets donated. So my main goal with my Patreon account, my Patreon page, is to be able to disable ads on my YouTube videos. I know a lot of people use ad block and other advertisement blocking software anyway, so it's not like I'm actually really making anything from the ads. And really, if I can get a little bit of money from Patreon, then I have no reason to have the ads, because Patreon will pay much better, and it'll allow me to upgrade my mic, my computer, and basically provide better content for the viewers. So, if you're interested in helping support me and help me make better content, please check out the Patreon. It will be linked in the description. Also, just out of curiosity, my view count has gone up significantly in the last 2 videos. So if you are actually watching my videos, please hit like, just so I can see who is actually watching and whether my view count is actual views or not. Hit like or comment or something, because my view count really, I'd like to know who's actually watching. I'd like to know if it's actually worth my time to keep making videos. It takes a lot more effort than you might think to create videos, because you've got to prepare for recording, then you have to record, then you have to edit, then you have to check the edit and make sure it turned out good, which means you may have to actually re-render and redo the edit, and rendering takes about as long as the video itself. Sometimes 2 or 3 times as long, depending on the computer. So just it's a lot of work to produce content, and I'm not doing it for the money, but the money would help make it easier on me, because a computer upgrade would definitely make the render time faster, which means I could spend more time recording and less time turning the videos into something you can watch. So there's that. But let me see. What else did I want to talk about this episode? I have a lot of plans for this area. I think I'm going to start with this island, like I said, with the automated farms. Sheep might not be very automated, but cows will be. I'll probably throw down a chicken farm over here-ish somewhere, or maybe up there. I also found a cave system down here, which I may have pointed out in a previous episode, I don't remember. And when I went to place a portal in the nether, it actually ended up down in the caves here. So that part's artificial. But this is actual cave. And my portal is down here. I won't go through it because I have to plan stuff with D before we can record our nether tunnels. And so I may do some exploring on camera next episode. I'm not sure yet. I did also create an Ask FM account. So if viewers would like to submit questions, I will try to see about answering 1 or 2 questions per episode. I actually would appreciate it if people would submit some questions. Keep them clean, keep them professional, keep them funny or entertaining or whatever. But I'd appreciate if people would submit questions because that'll help me with having things to talk about, which is the one main struggle I have with creating content. So, yeah, I know this is a very short episode, but I have a lot to plan. And once I've got it all figured out, I should be able to record a lot of very full episodes very, very soon. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time. Check out the stuff in the description if you're interested. I have a lot of links at the very bottom. And I will see you next time. Have a great day.